Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Duel Links as we continue our road from Rookie to KOG. And today we are taking a look at post-ban list Ritual Beasts. Now, originally when Elder was getting knocked down to 2, I thought that maybe the deck would have to become slower and adapt by playing more defensive cards. But the first deck that I've seen do well from Ritual Beasts is this one right here, which kind of just says, I don't care to the ban list. So what we've added into our deck essentially is 2 Ritual Beast Tamer Laura. And Ritual Beast Tamer Laura, when she's summoned, allows us to target 1 Ritual Beast monster in our graveyard and special summon it. So Ritual Beast Tamer Laura is kind of acting like more Elders now. Now you might be like, okay, well, how is it acting like an Elder? Well, we are making use of the skill Transcendent Crystals, which is a common skill for Crystons to use. Now what it does is we can send 1 card from our hand to the graveyard and then choose a Crystal Beast in our deck and put it on the field. Essentially all we're using this for is we have a Topaz Tiger here that we just hope is in our deck. It most likely is, but if we have a Laura in our hand and another Ritual Beast monster, so like Canahawk, Apelio, Petalfin, any of these, then we can activate Transcendent Crystals and send one of those to the graveyard, and that'll put our Topaz Tiger onto the field in the spell and trap card zone. We don't really care about that part. The part that we care about is the Ritual Beast is in the graveyard, and then Laura can be summoned to special summon the Ritual Beast and then act much like an Elder. So essentially we're kind of now playing like 4 Elders. Now this version of the deck, originally the one that I saw had 2 Sphere Karibos. I only have 1 Sphere Karibo, so I replaced it with a Rampengu. This person was not running a Rampengu in their deck. I'm not exactly sure why. I feel like Rampengu is pretty decent because it's kind of like running 4 Canahawks, essentially. But they also were running 3 Floodgate Trap Holes. And then other than that, the deck is very similar to what you see in normal Ritual Beast decks. Today we're running Lava Golem because he was running Lava Golem. I don't usually use Destiny Hero Plasma or Lava Golem in this slot, or Herald of the Abyss. None of those cards I tend to run, but I figured I'd try it out since he was using it, and we can see how much we actually like it. So let's go ahead and get to some dueling. Obviously you have to play Jesse Anderson because he's the only one with the skill Transcendent Crystals. So hopefully this deck is going to work much like it did before the ban list, and we'll be able to OTK people. We'll have just as much consistency with getting our strong combos. But of course we won't be able to use Sealed Tombs, and we won't be able to rely on My Monster cards giving us a whole bunch of level 4 or lower monsters in our opening hand. Now our first opening hand is not great. Obviously we have the only Topaz Tiger in our deck in our hand right now, so we're not going to be able to use our skill. But if we can draw ourselves, actually, ninjas might be a problem. Ninjas are an issue. So this duel might not go so well. Yeah. Ninjas are definitely a problem for Ritual Beast. So what do I want to do? I think we just set our Topaz Tiger, honestly, and set both of our floodgates, and will give us another turn to maybe draw Elder. Now Laura can't special summon, like, we can't use this Topaz Tiger anymore because we had it in our opening hand. Yellow Ninja. What does this card do? You could special summon from your hand. That's fine, whatever. There's nothing we can do about that anyways, so we might as well let him do it. As long as he doesn't summon Ibisu. He summons Crimson Ninja. What do you do? Target one trap card on the field, destroy that target. If it is set, reveal it and then destroy it. No, we don't want to use Topaz Tiger's effect. And we'll turn off this right here so he doesn't know we have a Sphere Karibo. And now, I'm not sure what we're going to do here. It really depends on what we draw. We're hoping for an Elder. That's a shame. So the only thing that we can do now is just go Canahawk. And if he activates his trap card, I think it's pretty much over. He's thinking about it. He's taking a really long time to think about it. So now we got some issues. Obviously we can floodgate whatever comes out here. But then after that, that's gonna be a problem, huh? Okay, well, he can't use it. So we still have 2 floodgates on the field. He will probably flip his Crimson Ninja. I don't know what we're hoping for now. Now we pretty much need a window to do anything, which is still possible. And I think that's kind of the idea. If you have a really bad opening hand like we had, then you can kind of stall them a little bit more. I mean, we might as well just activate this, right? Or should we leave it in attack mode? That's a tough one, because he'll get to flip again. Yeah, we'll let it be destroyed. Because he has no way to flip himself back down, but if we floodgate him, eventually we're going to have to attack him, and then he'll get to flip again. Granted, all we have is floodgates as far as traps, so once we've used them, he can't really do anything with that card. We can floodgate that. All 3 floodgates. Does he get to banish himself in response to this? Well, either way, he did not. Okay, so that thing has 1600 defense. How much defense does the other thing we have? That 1500. So he's got 1500 and 1600. Can we even use this card? No. Alright, well, we're going to do a little bit of nothing for a little bit. I tried this deck like a few practice matches, not PvP, just to make sure like it actually seemed reasonable, or at least that I knew how to play it. Obviously it's a reasonable deck because someone did very well with this deck. But I'm not having a great game at the moment. But we could still pull through. It's not impossible. Because right now the Ninja player has stalled out really hard. Until he gets, what are you? This card is in attack position. You can target 2 Ninja monsters in your graveyard. Change this card to defense position, and if you do, special summon those monsters. Alright, well, we gotta use our Karibo, I think. He's got 3000 defense. That's something, huh? Alright, so we can finally make a play for the first time this entire game. Let's go ahead, banish Winda. And we don't have any card that we can... Can't do anything still. Oh boy. So we need a Ritual Beast card in our hand. Oof. He's gonna get to kill our Canahawk here. I think that's it. We did all that we could, but we didn't. We drew a total of 2 Ritual Beast cards that game. That's just unlucky. Can't do much about that. Alright, let's try that again. I was trying to figure out if I could maybe puzzle my way through that match, but I think with a hand like that, it's going to be tough to win, especially against ninjas. I think ninjas is pretty good against Ritual Beast because they can interrupt the combo. So even if I did have like a good combo, he could have interrupted it with his ninja summon. Ooh, an opposing Jesse Anderson. Now most Jesse Andersons we're going to see are probably playing Kristrons. This guy doesn't have an extra deck, so he's definitely not playing Kristrons. What is going on? The like 5 matches I played before this, I never had Topaz Tiger in my hand. So, and I think I maybe opened up like a floodgate once. But these 2 duels, we're just having floodgates everywhere. It's for hires. That could become problematic. Which one are you? So he destroys set cards, and then you add for hires from the graveyard. And now he has a Dyna. Oh boy. That's not gonna be a great way to deal with that. Well, we can Lava Golem him. But if we Lava Golem him, then he's just gonna start beating us down with the Lava Golem. Because at the moment, I have nothing that I can use. This Topaz Tiger, man. How do you keep appearing in my opening hand? Oh man, I don't know what to do. I guess we go Floodgate. I don't think we Lava Golem quite yet. Maybe we'll make him think that we have like a Crystal Beast deck. Excuse me? What? Is Dyna, you can only attack Dyna? Yeah. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna surrender this one. You can only attack Dyna, huh? I had not anticipated that. Alright. So that wasn't, neither of those were very great. But I think that we can get a normal opening hand and show what this deck can actually do. Whether or not we make use of our skill is kind of up in the air. It's Topaz Tiger's show. Just every single game, Topaz Tiger. If this was a Ritual Beast card, instead of Topaz Tiger, we could actually summon one of our fusions this turn. But every single game, it's this Topaz Tiger. I haven't seen anyone use Restart in forever. Because the problem with Restart now is you draw one less card. He's Lightsworn, huh? Oh, I haven't seen anyone use this at all. Alright, so we have Laura, but we can't use Laura because Topaz Tiger is in our hand. So let's go ahead and go Canahawk. Activate Canahawk's effect. And we'll banish, I think we need to banish Petalfin. And then we can go ahead, go... Should we go Winda? Get Winda into the mix here? So let's get Winda into the mix. It doesn't matter what position. And now we'll go ahead, go ulti Canahawk. Does Petalfin have to use a Ritual Beast card? Yeah. Dang. So we can't actually use Canahawk's second effect to tag out here. So I think we just send both of these. And grab another return. And we can set the return, or she only works when she's normal summoned. I think we set the return. Then we'll just go in with ulti Canahawk, kill the Lumina, and then we need to make sure. So yeah, she skips her draw phase now, which sucks for her. But we need to make sure that we use. What on earth are you doing? We need to make sure that we use our return during her turn. So that way we can fuse out with ulti Canahawk. What did you just do? Okay. That's fine. And we will summon... Might as well summon Winda, right? Oh, alright, he didn't like that. So we were going to summon Winda, and then we could immediately activate ulti Canahawk's effect to dodge the destruction. And then all he has on the field is a Minerva, so it's pretty much over at that point. We still haven't gotten to use Transcendent Crystals. Maybe we'll get to use it one of these duels. It has other uses, like we don't have to use it for Laura. We can use it to like continue our combo and stuff if we've run out of monsters that we can special summon, but we have one in our hand or something. So I'm hoping that Topaz Tiger stops appearing so much. Alright, we got a Topaz Tiger free hand, but it is an Elder Canahawk hand. So we're just going to play out the Elder Canahawk. And since we're going second, or we're going first, I don't know why I said second. We are going to drop a Petalfin because we're going to need him for next turn. And then we'll go ahead and use both effects. How are we going to do this? Do we need the Canahawk still is the question? I feel like we do. So we'll summon the Canahawk, and this will probably be the last Canahawk effect that we need. And that'll let us search for return, which we need. Canahawk can activate his effect to get us a Winda. And I think we just summon ulti Petalfin. Defense. We'll go ahead and set that. Alright. So now we got a pretty good play going. We got ulti Petalfin. If we activate our return at any point, we can get regular Petalfin onto the field. Which he's ending his turn, so we're going to go ahead drop Rampengu to summon regular Petalfin. And we're also going to activate ulti Petalfin to get us... Might as well just be Elder Canahawk. And then we can use Canahawk's effect one more time just to get us in a Pelio. We drew our return. So we'll grab us an Apelio here. And unfortunately, we don't want to get rid of the return we have in hand, so we're going to need to search another... we're going to need to search another monster, preferably. Floodgate. Oh my goodness. That's just unfortunate. Well, we dodged that, though, so... that's decent, at least. I guess we'll summon Elder again. So we dodged the Floodgate. We can just use Apelio's effect. I learned that you can use Apelio's effect as many times as you want, just like all the other ones that we do. And it lets us gain 500 attack every single time, which is pretty funny looking. Alright, so now we can drop Elder and Canahawk. We no longer... actually, we might as well drop the return. And we'll go ahead and chain out anyways, because we're going to chain out. We could just save the Canahawk, because there's no reason not to. And this will give us a card to use for Petalfin. So we'll just go ahead and search Laura. Now we would have also liked Bond probably, but that's how it goes sometimes. So we will get rid of Laura, get rid of that. And then we will special summon. We'll go into you. Don't need you on the field anymore. And we're gonna activate our effect here to get Bond. What are we gonna drop into the graveyard? We should drop Winda and Apelio. Now we don't need to fuse out here. So we search for Bond. And then we battle phase. Direct attack. And then we could defuse with Ulti Canahawk as well here, but I don't think it's going to be relevant. Plus we're running out of time a little bit. And that should be lethal. Alright, we did it. Still no Transcendent Crystals use. But I kind of like having a third Tamer. Granted, we didn't really make use of the third Tamer, so it's not completely necessary. Because I think the idea behind this deck is usually at the start of your turn, you'll already have one of your Tamers on the field. So essentially, you're gonna be doing two special summons of Tamers during your turn, but you're getting 3 uses of the regular beasts. Because you should just use the effect as the enemy's turn is ending, so you can get that extra use in. This is a hand, huh? We can't really send a ritual beast to the grave if there's none in our hand, so... this whole Transcendent Crystals thing isn't working out for me. Believe me, it works. Just not for me. I'll definitely try this deck a little bit more, I think. I think this is just unlucky at the moment. I've been known to be a little unlucky at times. It happens. Really? Are you kidding me? So maybe this is the issue with playing so many Tamers, huh? So maybe we don't want quite as many, but I like all the Tamers that we have. Dang. So what do we do about this? We don't really have a good answer. I think we just set one of the Lauras. And we just end our turn. I can't do anything at the moment. Like, oh no, I can. Because Win does both. Oh my god. I'm stupid. We could have easily made a play there because Winda is both. We should have. We'll see what he's doing though. Alright, he's doing nothing still. He might attack. Hopefully he just attacks the Laura. Get wrecked. Alright, so now we got return. So what are we gonna do here? I don't have a good plan for you. If we go ulti Canahawk, then we could like search for a regular Canahawk. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to drop both of those. No, we don't want to activate that because then you don't get your effect at all. Alright, so now we'll go Elder Canahawk. And then we will activate to get... What do we want? Could probably just go Petalfin. And then for this slot, we might as well make it an ulti Apelio and just wait, no, that's stupid. What am I doing? You definitely want to make it an ulti Canahawk. And we'll put him in attack mode. Activate his effect. This time we can actually use both. So go ahead, target both of those. And then we'll chain. Oh, nope, we want Petalfin and Elder. And that's gonna let us add Bond to our hand. Now we can activate Petalfin's effect. We'll drop Laura. Do we want to get rid of one of the back row cards, or do we want to get rid of his face down? I think we get rid of his face down. And then we special summon. And we got all of our cards that we could still use. So we'll go ahead and go in. What's he got? I really hope he doesn't have a dual wield, because that would be bad for me. We might as well just save ourselves, I guess. Which we don't really save ourselves with this. What's the best way to make this play? I think we just bond. So that way we dodge that effect, and we can still get an Ultio Pelio attack in. And we save our return for next turn. So what do we got going for us? Definitely want to put Petalfin on the field. Do we not have... We haven't searched an Apelio yet? Probably need to get us an Apelio. Because we got a lot of stuff in our graveyard that we don't really want in our graveyard. Is he going for a Synchro? We obviously have Sphere Karibo to protect us. Don't want our time to go too low. Ooh, I should have maybe used I guess I can't use return on his turn before the Xian comes out anyways. Power of the Guardians. Kind of garbage. Okay, so we're obviously gonna Sphere Karibo that. This is a problem. So we need to activate our effect. Give me Petal Fin and give me Elder. What's he doing here? So we activate, get rid of return to send Xian back to the hand. And then we can just simply go Ulti Apelio again. And battle phase. And he surrendered. We're gonna do one more just because the beginning was so bad. But I still like Ritual Beast. Ritual Beast is very fun just because people like they work around most cards. Like most people, they activate a card and it does something and they're like, okay, well the card is at least going to do that thing. Even if the person over there is making plays, the card is still going to get its effect. But like Ritual Beast is like, nah, your card isn't getting its effect because the thing that you're using it on isn't there anymore. Which is just what I love about Ritual Beast, which is why I also really want to play Cristrons. I feel like Cristrons and Ritual Beast might be my cup of tea. Okay, so this time we got 3 Tamers, but obviously last time we learned that we can Elder Winda. Ooh, I really want to be able to lethal this guy though, but I can't. Can I really not lethal you? That's painful. So we're gonna Elder Winda anyways, because if this is a treacherous trap hole, which it's not, then we would have wanted Winda to be killed by the treacherous trap hole. So we're just gonna go ahead and hit him with Ulti Apelio. I can't believe he got away with just setting one card. If only we had been able to punish that. But that's 2 hands in a row where we just had all Tamers. It's not like we're not playing regular beasts. We got plenty of regular beasts. You put an Ixchel in attack mode? Oh, this guy's also cheating, I just realized, but that's okay. I assume that he has like 2 contact and 3 Ixchel or whatever, which is not allowed. So he's going to activate Desire's effect. We're obviously going to chain to dodge that. What on earth? Now he doesn't have enough life to even use Sanctified Dark. Okay, well, I guess he's setting Sanctified Dark Lord. I can save. I don't really care about saving the Elder, I think. That's fine. He knows I have a Sphere Karibo now, but that's how it goes sometimes. So we'll activate Window, which will let us summon another Ulti Apelio. Alright, now we have Bond. Do they have to be face up? No. So we can just set Laura face down. And so this is going to threaten lethal. If he doesn't activate Sanctified Dark Lord right now. Okay, he did. He brought his stupid jerk back. This is unfortunate. Our Ulti Apelio is gonna get killed here. Really? Can pay 1,000 life points and target one. Wait, you can wait. Which one? Would be destroyed by battle. Okay, so why can't we bond now? I'm not sure why we can't bond. Does it not? Is it actually that it has to be face up even though it doesn't say it? That would be very unfortunate. Oof. So he negated my monster. Ugh. So he set the Sanctified Dark Lord again. Oh my goodness. I guess we'll just Sphere Karibo that, but I think we don't lose. But I think we're gonna lose. Because he has Sanctified Dark Lord. Man, Dark Lords are really good against, what's its two, huh? Well, let's try Transcendent Crystals, because this is what we got it for. Gonna go ahead and put Canahawk in the graveyard. Topaz Tiger out here. And we're going in for the plays, I guess. We got nothing else. If you use a Sanctified Dark Lord right now, yeah, we lose. Oh no. Alright, that's gonna be it for that one then. We gotta bluff out the bond, but this one's over. Unfortunately. The cheater Dark Lords player succeeds with his multiple Ick shells and his multiple Dark Lord contacts. Disgusting. Dark Lords have always been pretty good against Ritual Beasts as well. I feel like ninjas and Dark Lords are pretty good against Ritual Beasts. Although if we had just had like a reasonable hand, we would have killed this guy turn 1. Which is just unfortunate that we had such a bad hand. Well, that's just how that goes, I suppose. Should we tack on one more? I think we should tack on one more. I got time, and I like Ritual Beasts, and I'm not happy with playing against Dark Lords. So we're gonna do another one. It would have been so great to just like OTK that Dark Lord player before he got to do anything. All I needed was like a Canahawk or a Rampengu in my hand, and that's an OTK. Highly unfortunate. We also don't have sleeves. We should work on that. Okay, here, this is a hand that we can do it with. Now we'd prefer to get something like Rampengu or Kanahawk into our hand. But let's see what he's gonna play first. Petalfin could be good enough as well. We just gotta wait for his play. This hand is actually really good because whatever we draw, we're just hoping what we draw is a Ritual Beast, essentially. But what we really want is Petalfin. If we can get Petalfin, then we almost for sure win. If we can't get Petalfin, we're gonna have to struggle a little bit more. But he's taking his sweet time at the moment. Is he aware that it's his turn? So what are we going to do if we don't draw a Ritual Beast, I guess? We're obviously going to Transcendent Crystals, put Apelio in the graveyard, and Topaz Tiger on the field. Then we'll summon Laura, summon Apelio, and we can then go into Ulti Kanahawk. Do we want to go into Ulti Kanahawk at that point? We're kind of like down one card if that happens, so we can't use both Return and Bond. Mostly because we're special summoning Apelio twice then. Is this guy already summoning a Buster Blader? Now we really need a Petalfin. Yep. That is not a Petalfin. That's gonna create some problems. DNA surgery. Do we have any workarounds here? Originally, I really liked this hand, but now I'm not so sure. It automatically switches me into defense mode? Wait, why didn't I get my effect either? What? Also in your opponent's possession. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Is that a for real thing? I didn't actually know that about Buster Bladers, so I think we lose again. Oh, that's lame. What a lame game. And this deck now has no removal. So we can't play against this. Like, we actually can't play any cards. Are we only dragons on the field? Yeah. So we might be able to window? He's not gonna kill us. But even if we can window, does that help us any way? I mean, if we window, we could use it to summon Ulti Kanahawk. But we can't activate our effects. No. Oh my goodness. We can't use any effects. Because I can't even activate this Petalfin to send it. This is garbage. I feel like we got cheated today. feel genuinely cheated. Because, like, there's nothing I can do. I summon ulti Petalfin, it doesn't matter. Because it just gets destroyed. Yeah. I mean, that was a real good time. That's unfortunate. I guess Ritual Beast really can't compete with a Buster Blader. Obviously, a Buster Blader is never gonna open up that good. It's a 4-card combo. You need all, or maybe 3-card combo. You need all 3 cards for this to actually happen. So it's almost never gonna happen. Because most decks rely off of a 2-card combo or a 1-card combo. But 3-card combos just you're begging for luck there. That sucks. I just wanted one good duel today. I feel like we haven't had one good duel. We're gonna go one more. This is the last one no matter what. Lots of losing today. This is probably the most losing I've ever done. Well, guess we're just going Elder Rampengu. And we'll go Canahawk. Or should we go Petalfin first? Then we'll summon Canahawk. And we'll activate our first effect. Obviously we can activate it like that. Activate our next effect. Save the Rampengu. Give me Elder. What are we gonna add? Probably just return. We'll activate this to get us a Canahawk. And then let's special summon him in defense mode this time. We'll go ahead and set this. What do we have in here? Our Petalfin is in there. So we'll send both of those. And we'll add... Do we just want our Bond or do we want our Winda? That's a tough one. Probably our Winda this turn and we'll get Bond next turn. So we got the Floodgate to protect us here. Just gonna end his turn like that? Alright, well then we're gonna activate this. And we'll use that to... No, we don't want to chain that quite yet. So now we're going to activate Helio to put Petalfin in the banish pile. And now we can activate this effect. And that gives us Petalfin. Petalfin will get rid of his defensive card, and then it should be a free win. And we even drew into Bond. So we'll go ahead and activate Petalfin, banish Winda, get rid of that. Now we'll activate Apelio. Might as well banish Canahawk. And now we'll special summon Ulti Apelio. So that way we get 2 Ulti Apelio attacks in. And this should definitely be lethal. Oh, he surrendered. Alright, well we did it. We had a pretty good duel there. Granted, it was more of a normal Ritual Beast things with Elder and Rampengu. I don't know, I just feel like I was getting unlucky today with my hands, but maybe this deck just has worse hands? I don't know, it was a tough one today. Definitely not my greatest showing. And we, like, the ones that we should have won, we had really bad hands. There were some that we were struggling with, like the ninjas. The Dark Lords was the one that we should have won, but we just didn't even have like a reasonable opening hand, so we couldn't really do anything. And then didn't we... What happened against the 6 Samurai player we actually beat, but we did misplay a little bit because I didn't realize... I forgot that Winda is both a beast and a tamer. But that's going to do it for this one. New Ritual Beast deck. I don't know, it wasn't working for me today, but we're definitely going to give it more of a shot because I know this deck is good. Maybe it really is the second Sphere Karibo that is the savior of this deck. We don't actually need the Rampengu, we just need a second Sphere Karibo. I do have a Dream Ticket, so it is an option, but I'm probably not going to use the Dream Ticket for a while until I've settled on that's what I want. But either way, we're going to be looking at more decks as we continue on here. Ritual Beast will probably make a return, maybe slightly different if someone figures out a better way to play this. Because like I said, I just wasn't feeling it today. But either way, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.